Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me. It's Becca from Readings by the Empress and Loving Source Tarot. All right, today we're asking for what Spirit wants to bring you, what Source wants to bring you in the way of help right now. You know, we have those times when we're asking for help, we're needing help. And let's see what Source says is forthcoming for you. Okay, so pick your sacred plant. We're doing sacred plants today, and we'll begin. There we go. For my little fox gloves. See, they're fox gloves. Haha. Okay, let's see what we have. Licorice. Innate connection with water, symbolizing intuition and the depths of the unconscious mind. It's been used in witchcraft as a symbol of lustful energy. Scent has a calming effect. Interesting. So that's given to you today. All right, so let's see pile number one. What will Spirit help you with? What help is forthcoming today when you ask for it? We have the Judgment Angel. Ooh, clarity and good judgment. In the Light Seers Tarot, we have the Six of Wands. Victory. Wow. In the Night Waite, we have the Moon. All kinds of major arcana. Okay. And we've got the Chariot. In the Arcanum, we have the Three of Wands. And we have the Strength card. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wonderful. So I'm going to use the Radiant Rider Waite Tarot for clarification. Okay. So pile number one. You've got the Chariot, you've got the Strength, you've got the Moon, you've got the Judgment card. Okay, I don't know what's going on in your life or if it's just general stressors, but wow, Source is coming through for you in a big way. Clarity and good judgment, like you're seeing things pretty clearly. You're going to have good decision making when you're centered in that clarity and good judgment. Not only that, it will make sense, the judgment that the decisions you make, the analyses you decide are most accurate will make sense with your intuition as well as your mind, as well as your logic. Oh, for goodness sakes, don't worry about anything, pile number one. You have divine strength and protection over you. Wow. I see. You must be going through something that is sort of suddenly taking off with the Chariot here. But the Chariot is saying it doesn't matter if things are taking off quickly. Sometimes that's the way it's meant to be. And when that happens, the moon is here because your intuition's very good. Even if you can only see a few steps in front of you, your intuition's great. The Judgment card is that angelic help from the angelic realms in making good decisions, seeing things clearly. You're very brave, pile number one. I see that you're very brave. Yes. Because I feel like you're at this place where, you take a breath and you look forward and you see a path. It may not be very clear, but it's okay. You know in your gut it's right. It makes sense. And it's okay for things to go quickly. Sometimes that is Source pulling us through the heavens in a chariot, like here we go. But there's a divine nature to that, like we end up in a place that we were supposed to be. Okay, so let me clarify. Oh my gosh, Page of Coins. If you're worried at all about money or health, the Page of Coins is telling me that you have a beginning here that can grow into something. And this is a new beginning. So even if you already have pretty abundant health and wealth, the Page of Coins is telling me that there's a new beginning here. There's new abundance coming in. The page is the page. We have to walk it out and take it to the King or Queen of Coins, right? That stability with whatever endeavor this is, whether this is work, an income stream, efforts toward improved health. The page is a good beginning. And the Three of Wands and the Strength card. Okay. Yeah, there must be some winds of change happening here, because this Four of Coins suggests to me that, and the Chariot means that it might be quick. But you know what? The Victory card, the Six of, and this means you hang on to your security, by the way. The Six of Wands. I feel like there's a victory, though, here, too. So in other words, with the winds of change, please don't assume that anything negative is coming in. It doesn't have to be. Even if we don't like sometimes things being out of our control, we don't like the winds of change feeling a little threatening to what we've built. But guess what? Yeah, we don't like things messing with our long-term goals, right? But guess what? There can be victories in there. There can be opportunities in this. You would be surprised. We have the Queen of Wands clarifying the Six of Wands. So sort of like you just stick close to your main purpose. You know, the Queen of Wands, I don't see a lot of swords here, do you? No. So in other words, you're at a place where some things are beyond your control with this Chariot, and you might not be able to have all the answers. Now, this implies good judgment, good logic. The Judgment card does. But you may be at a place where you don't have all the answers. You know, you don't get the Queen of Swords. You don't get the King of Swords. But you do get the Queen of Wands, which is a mature ability to know your primary purposes, to know your best priorities, and to hang on to them and move forward with energy, vigor, and purpose. Fire if need be, but it's tempered fire because the Queen of Wands is a mature figure. So this brings you victory. There are victories to be had here. Okay, let me clarify here. We have the Seven of Coins. Yeah, there might feel like a lack of security. I just feel that, well, here and here, right? You feel like there could be something threatening your security, or even with this one is sometimes, you know, the worker is not happy with his work. Maybe he doesn't come home with enough of that, you know, he's a laborer. So there's that too. It's like you worry that something is getting in the way of your long-term goals with this Three of Wands. But you know what I'm seeing? I am seeing not at all, because you know what your main priority is. And there's victories actually here. And this Chariot, sure, chariots can be disruptive. However, they can bring you to a place that's even better. And the moon means your intuition's very good here. Seven of Swords. If you feel like you need to retreat from some sort of battle, it is all right to do that. Your intuition will tell you when to get involved in something, when to not. There's our swords. There's the only swords in your reading. In other words, you got to put them up on the wall. It's not time to know all the answers. It's not time to get embroiled in a battle of words. That would be too with the swords. It's not time. Right. It's not time to fight, to figure everything out, or to fight in a battle of words. It's not time today for that. I feel like it's time to take good care of yourself and build and think about which direction you're moving in. Move with the Chariot. See it as an opportunity. You have already begun investing in something that will pay off eventually, I think financially for most of you, but health-wise as well. You've already begun. This is not disrupted. Your goal, your ship will still come in, but I feel like this is go with the energy, go with the purpose, take the victories. Know that your judgment and decision making is good, even if you don't have, I feel like it's a situation where you don't have enough information, pile number one. That's why you get the Four of Swords. Like you don't have enough information today. You might tomorrow, but today you don't have enough information to know exactly what you're going to be doing or exactly where you're going. But guess what? The divine does. The divine does. It's pulling you through the heavens. You know, just like in the High Priestess, we have the veil behind this woman. And that always implies the divine at work in a way that may be hidden. You know, in the High Priestess, she knows what's beyond the veil, right? She knows what's in the Holy of Holies, if you would call it that. Here, this woman is backed by that. Not sure if the person in the chariot knows everything, but knows enough intuitively. Yeah, and is definitely protected. So I see sources bringing you protection, energy and purpose, wisdom in which direction you're going in, good intuition, and a new opportunity somehow, and is indeed protecting the journey you were on to increase your wealth or health. That's what I've got, pile number 1. I sure hope that is helpful to you. I thank you and have a wonderful day. Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me. And we have an answer to the question, what is Source bringing forward for you? What is Source providing as you ask for this help? Okay, so we have the nettle. And the nettle, it protects against lightning. Did you know this? And other harmful forces in the general aura. Travelers used to throw nettle into the fire during thunderstorms to pray for protection from God Thor. The God Thor. Protection against negative energy as well around you. And clears the aura, clears the space of negative energy. I like that. Okay, so what is Source bringing forward for you, pile number 2? From the Light Seers Tarot, we have the Ace of Cups. We have the 9 of Coins. From the Night Waite, we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Judgment card. And from the Arcanum, we have the 9 of Wands and the Moon. Okay, so let us see. You have the Moon. Ooh. And the Judgment card. You know what? Pile number 1 got those 2 cards, but in 2 different locations. Wow, we see a theme. All right. We have the Ace of Cups. The 9 of Coins. Knight of Wands. 9 of Wands. Okay. So the temptation is obviously to be a little worried. If you felt embattled, and I don't know if this was earlier in your life or recently, but you've been through some battles. You've been embattled at some point in your life here, and maybe this is recently. And these don't have to be huge battles. They could have been, but they can be just, oh my gosh, I'm feeling like kind of a bit beleaguered here by all that's going on. So the 9 of Wands would make us tempted to look forward with fearfulness. Fearfulness tempered with determination, though. You know, that man stands. In the Rider Waite, he has a bandage on his head. He's even wounded, but he stands. And he has won all those battles, and he will win the next one. You know, it's like, okay, you know, it's almost like, I dare you, send another one. I can do this. It's like that. So the 9 of Wands is a true warrior. But now the 9 of Wands is suffering a little, right? From feeling kind of embattled. The Moon, the intuition, makes it tougher to get your intuition, get in touch with your intuition. But let's see. Yeah. Your intuition, though, is telling you just keep doing the things you do. That increases your health, your wealth, your security for you, for your loved ones, your secure relationships. Just keep doing the daily things you do. So it's almost like underneath it all, your intuition knows you're going to be okay. Let us see here. Oh, yes. Wow. So you're having to dig deep, pile number 2, aren't you? It's almost like with what's been going on, it's challenging to get down into your intuition and to hear from messenger guides, to even meditate. But gosh, you have it. Look at that strong intuition with the moon, the judgment card. You have clarity and good judgment. You're getting angelic help with that. You're getting help from messengers. You're hearing from spirit. You have a deep spiritual center here. So it's almost sort of like there's help coming spiritually. Exhale, relax, keep doing the things you do on a daily basis, and follow the guidance within. It's like that. Okay, let me see here. What's the Knight of Wands and the Strength? Okay, there might be something with the Knight of Wands, a goal of yours that you're kind of pulling back on right now, and maybe that's because there's, you know how a rider of a horse would charge forward but pull back a little if they were wondering, can I clear that next jump? Or they needed to observe. Do I see danger ahead? You know what I mean? They would pull back. See, that's the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands, there might be something where you have a goal, but you're just taking a pause. Like, because you feel like you need to watch. Maybe you're watchful like this Nine of Wands guy. But the Strength card tells me you do have divine strength and protection. And I would say keep going, because this is saying, the Knight of Coins is saying, just keep moving forward. Keep doing what you do on a daily basis. Oh, wow. And victory. Okay, so this man, this embodies your persistence, your determination. The Six of Wands says, keep going, and you will be victorious. You absolutely will. Like, this man knows he's been victorious 9 times. He's going to bring it home. Be victorious the 10th time. He knows. Okay, I like it. Oh, Emperor for the 9 of Coins and the Judgment card. Okay, interesting. Let me clarify that one. Oh, Hierophant, yep. Okay, so it seems to me that around you, judgment may be falling. Or you may feel like the Emperor, like there is something that hasn't been right. The Hierophant, that is to do with societal structures. That's to do with laws and contracts and higher learning, institutions of higher learning, learned professions, traditional, conventional institutions like the institution of marriage. That's what the Hierophant is about. So this Emperor energy, and I do feel like that's your energy, you may be making a decision. You may be formulating an opinion that, and with this with the Emperor card, it's not just I have an opinion. It's I know what's right. I know what's wrong. And I will not have that. It's like that. The Emperor is the loving father of the tarot, the protective father of the tarot. And he would be the one that the villagers, right, or the subjects would bring cases before it. Not villagers, subjects would bring, whichever, I guess, would bring cases before, knowing that he will make a decision based on what's right for all. So he's in charge of the greater good. So the Emperor, this energy, may have you using good judgment, and then it's right here with the Judgment Angel, have you using clarity and good judgment to see truth. You're seeing truth very strongly. And this is about truth about other things. This is about truth about what's right or wrong. It's not about your life, I feel like there's confidence. You know, you're doing what's right. But this is some sort of judgment. Excuse me. And the 9 of coins, it clarifies the 9 of coins. And the Queen of coins. Okay. Well, there's some wealth, there's some luxury there with the 9 of coins and the Queen of coins. How does that... You have good judgment as the Emperor in how to use your resources, I know. You do what's right with your resources, I know. But I don't know. Some of you may have something going on legally. Maybe some of you have filed some legal paperwork of some type, and you've done the right thing. The Emperor would say, you have done the right thing. This is a correct judgment. This is what's right. Like morally right as well. Yeah. So some of you, I really feel like you're on the right track in this reading. I really do. And just keep moving ahead. I really feel like you're on the right track. Ace of Cups is comfort and abundance from Source. Ace of Cups, Ace of Coins. Okay. So Source is not only saying, I'm bringing you messages, I'm strengthening your intuition. I'm giving you clarity and good judgment from the angels. Source is also saying, I give you on a daily basis comfort for your heart, joy perhaps, peace perhaps. I give you opportunities for health and wealth on a daily basis. So you have, pile number 2, a lot given to you. Also protection. I really felt, pile number 2, when I picked up your pile, I needed to emphasize as you ask for it. Because I know you are, and that's why you're having this reading. But I feel like they're saying, please ask. Please ask. Yes, you can. Things have not changed. Yes, you can. Like with this Knight of Wands wanting to pull back. Things have not changed. Yes, you can ask for strength and protection. Yes, you can be victorious. Yes, you can keep moving forward with what increases your health and wealth. Yes, you can deepen your spiritual life. Meditation will be good. You will be met there. You will be met there. Perhaps with comfort, perhaps with inspiration or opportunity. There's stability in this reading with this this Queen of Coins. There's stability in this reading. All right. That's a wonderful, wonderful message, pile number 2. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hello and welcome to your reading, pile number 3. Now you chose the dandelion, which is a symbol of hope and resilience. Now, the dandelion not only brings a lot of beauty. I know it's known as a weed, but not only does it bring a lot of beauty with its sunny yellow flowers, but it pops up in soil that is depleted in some way. And it brings nutrients from deep into the earth, deep, deep roots. And it brings it up to the surface to replenish the soil. So the dandelion is quite a blessing, actually. And it's a symbol of rejuvenation, like Source might be telling you with the dandelion that that's how you are. You kind of pull strength from deep within and bring it up to the surface where it can be used. And oftentimes people used to, and still do, blow the seeds, the little cloud, the little white cloud, to carry a message to the spiritual realm. Interesting. Okay, that's a lovely plant. Okay, so what is Source bringing to you? What can you ask Source for today? All right, in Light Seers Tarot, we have the 8 of Wands. We have the 7 of Wands. In the Night Waite, we have the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. In the Arcanum, we have the Magician and the Eight of Cups. Okay. All right. So let's see. With the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, we'll clarify. And the Magician. The Magician is your major arcana, which is wonderful. The Eight of Cups has you looking to spirit, looking to your emotions, looking to your inner truth to find the answers, or to simply be one with your inner self, which brings so much more peace. This is such a peaceful image. I do love it. And we have the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. Things have been a little burdensome. And the 7 of Wands, okay, you may have been kind of busy or with a lot on your mind with that 8 of Wands. And a lot is moving forward. Okay, 10 of Wands, maybe feeling a little overburdened. That really is the lot on your mind card. The 5 of Wands is a conflict, either internal conflict or conflict that's affecting you. And 7 of Wands is you standing your ground. I like that. Okay. It's almost like I feel like things going on in your environment, challenges that present themselves to you, things you're supposed to be carrying or you are carrying. I feel like challenges in your environment are making it more difficult to center, right? To center in your intuition, or to come back into this believing, the belief of the Magician, that beautiful things are coming in my way, that beautiful things will be manifested into my life. Let's see. But you are standing your ground. Some of you may have to stand your ground. You may be getting challenges from others, especially with this 5 of Wands. You may be getting challenges from others. And look at you, 7 of Wands, peaceful. Doesn't matter what you all say. I know what's right, and I'm doing what's right. And that's why I have peace. So I think this reading is saying Source is helping you to really center yourself in that peace. Center yourself there. The 3 of Swords means there's also been some heartache. I feel like I have to say, pile number 3, I feel like there have been some people in your environment, some people who, you know what they say, you know what they think, and they seem to want to argue with each other, but they'd like to draw you into it. And the 7 of Wands woman is not being drawn into that, is saying, no, I live over here. I live over here in this world. There might even be some hurtful things, which is more challenging to not be drawn into than that, right? Then if somebody is saying something hurtful or doing something hurtful, might be more challenging. But you know what? Here you are with the 7 of Wands. It's not my fight. It's not my fight. I feel like that's what I'm hearing. It's not my fight. You all can fight with each other, but it's not my fight. I know what my purpose is. I can do more good in my life, good in my world, good in my family, good in my social circle by remaining true to what my main priority is, because I am a person of purpose already. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. So, and you may have a lot that you do get done with this 8 of Wands. There might be a lot of things you keep moving forward, and you keep moving them forward with purpose and in an organized way. It's all, all of these things you keep in the air. These wands you keep in the air. And wands always, in many of these decks, they're sprouting leaves because they're alive. This is fire. This is energy. These are goals. So this is the challenge to the 10 of Wands. That versus the Magician. In other words, do I need to worry about all of the things, all of my goals, all of my purposes, or can I just remain focused on my main priority, moving in that general direction, and believe in manifestation? Right. This might be something difficult to believe in sometimes, because we have this 7 of Coins, which is sort of, but do I have enough? Or maybe I'm working awfully hard. you know, the harvest is there, but this card is always a little bit unclear. Like, is the worker tired? Is the worker concerned he doesn't get to take that much home? Is the worker unhappy with his job? It's like that, you know? So he's definitely in a stable place here, but is it enough? No, it's not enough. And some of you may be just downright tired, feeling like you've carried a lot on your back. Some of you maybe feel like you've been exploited, you know, like the laborer is there. So you're living in this reality where, you know, there may be conflict external to yourself that sometimes is hurtful to you. You're having to stand your ground, and not get drawn into that, or somehow stand your ground in your belief that things will get better, and your insistence on, yes, taking time for yourself, connecting with your intuition, connecting with your emotion, asking yourself, what is it I really feel? What is I really need? What is it I really want? And in spite of all this other stuff, you know? So let's see. Page of Coins. You, however, have an opportunity that you've begun to increase your health or wealth or both with this Page of Coins. I feel like out of it's sort of almost somewhat chaotic, and it's not you. The chaos is not coming from within you. Although you may have a tendency to take too much on your head, you know, carry too much around. That's why you need this one, right? The Eight of Cups, a moment apart to trust all these goals to source, to let them go mentally. But look at you, Seven of Wands. You're going to stand your ground. You know your main purpose, you know your main direction you're going, and that's enough. And there may be something new coming in. There has been. The page it's already come in. Something you've begun that will increase your health or wealth, that can bring you to maturity, to the Queen of Coins, the King of Coins. Let's see what about this Magician. I feel like when you're off, oh yes, oh my gosh, when you're off on your own, just you and your intuition, maybe you're having a conversation with Source, maybe you're having a conversation with yourself, and you can get to the reality by being one with your emotions, really exploring them, you know, being in tune to them and knowing that helps you to know what you need and what you want. That's when you can believe again in manifestation. And the Hermit is a messenger. It is a guide. It is a helper. So you do get messages from Source. And that tells you that some things can suddenly get better for you. I feel like there's been some things, pile number 3, that you've been dealing with in your life for a long time. I feel like people around you, there's something around you. And this could do with, you know, friends, family, work, society. But I feel like there are things around you that have been quite challenging, to say the least. But you have this ability to separate yourself and believe that things you can manifest, that things will manifest differently and in a positive way for you, almost magically. And the Hermit tells me you have some spiritual, not only intuition, but the ability to hear the messages of your higher self, of a guide, of Source. So I hope this is helpful to you. Ask and you shall receive all of the help, the strength, the belief, the faith that you need. Thank you so much, pile number 3.